What's good, everybody? And welcome to Kimmy's Tea of the Day. Thank y'all for listening. This is episode 48. Cuatro y ocho. And it's been over a year I've actually been doing podcasting using Anchor. And just podcasting in general. So thank you for this wonderful year that you've been with me, listening and interacting with me. Now let's get into some things. So we've been getting some new music lately, and definitely this album I was waiting for that finally came out. They pushed it back a week because of everything that's been going on in our wonderful, horrible world. But this Ungodly Hour came out by Chole and Halle. And it really had me speechless. It was really a wonderful project. Let's dive in. So, Ungodly Hour. At first, I was confused, just like a lot of their fans, was probably a little confused of what made them choose that title. What would you be considered an ungodly hour kind of thing? And then the cover art came out. And then they began to explain why they chose the title. And I was here for it. Because the kids are alright. The first solo studio album wasn't an amazing album. That was how you were supposed to start off a motherfucking career. And then usually after the first album, if the first album is successful and it does well and it does what it needs to do, it gets the name out there, usually their second album, for most artists, is harder to achieve the same success that they did on the first project. It's like the second album, like a gift and a curse. Like, I survived to album number 2. A lot of people don't get album number 2. But now I really have to evolve. I really have to change. I really have to just upgrade and just do something else. Or stay the same, but give them something more to stay afloat. So, Ungodly Hour. It starts with the intro, which was an interlude into the second track with Forgive Me. Then it was Baby Girl. Then it was Do It, which we all know and love. Then it was Tipsy. And then it was the title track, Ungodly Hour. Right after that was Busy Boy. Catch Up featuring Sway Lee, which we all know. That was their first official single off the album. And then Overwhelmed, which was another interlude. Then we get Lonely. Then it's Don't Make It Harder on Me. Then it's Wonder What She Thinks of Me. And then Royale. It was a 13-track album. Well, technically 11 tracks, if you're not including the interludes. I wish this was longer. I needed it to be longer. Overwhelmed. Let's get into Overwhelmed. That was just an amazing interlude. Where you felt so unsatisfied, but satisfied at the same time. It's like you wanted more. You knew they could do more with the voices, with the wording, just feeling overwhelmed. That you didn't want it to end. And I was upset when it ended. Just like the intro that started off with Forgive Me. Let's get into Forgive Me. Let's get into that video first and foremost. That video was every fucking thing. It was amazing. Like their visuals, like their thought pattern and their scheme is like, you really thought about that, huh? Now we burying people, we dragging people through dirt. These women are grown. How they grew up from an album. They are grown women now. And just like the choices of words. And the video was amazing. They love playing with lights. And they know, they realize what patterns and what colors they should use with starlights that matches their complexions well. I love it because they're really taking the time. They're really taking and paying attention to detail. So young and so early in their career, which is amazing. They're completely hands-on, and that's what I love about it. So forgive me starts with a quote. Don't ever ask for permission. Ask for forgiveness. So don't ever ask to do anything. Just ask for forgiveness after it's done. Do whatever you need to do, type thing. So it starts with, baby, what you think of this? Why you wanted to plead the fifth? You ain't got to tell me what it is, because I saw the messages. You must got me fucked up. You must got me fucked up. I think I had enough. Forgive me. Forgive me. Like, we've all been there. In a relationship, in a friendship, where it's like, you got me fucked up. You really got me fucked up if you think I'm just going to sit here and just allow you to keep on mishandling me, keep on misusing me, keep on mistreating me. You got me fucked up. And I think I had enough. I think that was the last show. I think that this is it. Baby, what you think this is? Why you want to plead the fifth? You don't got to tell me what it is. I don't love how they were like rapping and singing. Like, there wasn't vocal heavy on there until they needed to be on Forgive Me. Because they did all that through the introduction. Like, the vocals was amazing. That's how you want to fucking start an intro. That's how you start an album. Just hear what your vocals. That's it. That's all we needed. But Forgive Me is a whole bop. And then we had to go, at least for my favorite track, one of my favorite tracks, I had to definitely go to the Ungodly Hour track. Because I wanted to see what they was going to do with telling us the Ungodly Hour, and how that was going to intertwine into the album, and if it's going to really relate. Because sometimes people give a track and it doesn't necessarily relate to the track title or the track album, and they just want to play. So, you know, I've heard it all before. You're hesitant, which you could give me more. I know you like to play those silly games. When you've done, call my name. When you're done, call my name. When you decide you like yourself, holla at me. When you decide you need someone, call upon me. When you don't have to think about it, love me at the ungodly hour. I don't have the time to teach you how to love all over again. Now let me ask you this. Are you giving all you can give? Do we really give all we can give in relationships, in terms of friendships, in terms of ourselves? Do we really give all we can give in terms of our self-development, our self-worth, our self-help, our mental state? So do we really give all we can give? And do we really do all we can do? But love me at the ungodly hour. Like, when you decided you like yourself, when you decided you need someone, when you don't have to think about it, love me at the ungodly hour. Like, I'm always going to be here. But when you're ready, when you really are capable of loving me after loving yourself, call me at the ungodly hour. Like, this was an amazing song, well written. The vocals with every fucking thing. The beat took me out. Chloe, baby girl. I don't know who taught you how to produce, but your production is amazing. It's out of this world. It is one of the best I've heard. And you're just killing it. I'm so happy for you. And for y'all. This next track took me out, and it really showed me how grown the fuck they are. How grown up they are. It's called Busy Boy. And the song is basically, about a boy who's doing the work, being messy, being in everyone's pants and DMs and this, that, and the third. They're basically out there. They in these streets. So, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. You sending too many pictures of your cock. Baby, are you drunk? Or did you mean to send it to another girl? And by the way, I think I just stumbled on your girlfriend's page. Congratulations, she's saying that the baby's coming any day. Yeah, he was being very busy, too busy. Sending out pictures and he has a whole girlfriend at home. And they just know that they can't have you even though you're so fine as hell. You are fine as hell, but they know they can't have you because you're a busy boy. You be out in these streets, so they can't even partake in you. They can't entertain that situation, and they won't. Now let's get into the last of my favorite tracks. This whole album is about, but these tracks really just stood out to me. It really just told a story. But this last track is Don't Make It Hard on Me. And to me, this was like so much of a 90s feel track. Something that was so relatable but was so deep. It just tasted good coming out. It felt good. It was just an amazing sound. It was an amazing feeling that I got from it. It was everything. Don't make it hard on me. If you keep acting so sweet, I might just wake up and leave. This boy I pinkies for, we be together for sure. I can't be thinking of you when I'm alone with my boo. If you smile at me again, I may do something stupid. Don't make it hard on me. Don't make it hard on me. I told you not to love me, and now you're growing on me. Don't make it hard on me. Don't make it harder on me. I told you not to want me, but you don't listen to me, and you never did. Don't make it harder on me. Don't make it harder on me. I told you not to love me, and now you're growing on me. Don't make it harder on me. Don't make it harder on me. I told you not to want me, but you don't listen, and you never did. Like this song, I related to so many situations that I've dealt with in my life. It's like, I have a boyfriend. We tried this before. It didn't work. But you stop leaving me alone. Like, you're making it harder on me. Because now I see that now I'm going to regret still dealing with you and still having you in my life. Or I'm going to regret this not giving the person I'm supposed to be giving my all to my all. But now you're going on me. You're going back on me. Like, now I'm starting to have feelings for you again. Like, fuck. But this Ungodly Hour, this album, was everything that I needed. Initial listen, I'm not going to front. This was not my favorite. Because I think I still have The Kids Are Alright so up there already, that it's like, you really have to outdo yourself for me to feel like that's better, or this would be better. But after the second full listen through, it's so many layers, it's so grown, it's so vocally, they murdered this. Like, they're showing you, like, yes, we're talented, yes, we can write. Now we're adding elements of dance to it, because we don't dance, that's not what our gig is. But we give you something more to look at. Our videos is getting better than before, and then to think that these videos are done during quarantine and how high quality they look, like, come on. They're continuously showing and proving how vocally outlandish and just perfect they are. And it's just how they're so different, but it's so needed in the industry. Give them the flowers. They are talented as fuck. And we're not gonna continue to deny that. We're not gonna continue to act like they're not invited to anything. We're not gonna continue to act like they're not the shit. Because they are. Chloe and Halle, this is your time. I hope you get all the flowers from this album. I hope you get great critics. I hope you get all the awards that you deserve. Y'all are up next. Y'all been up next. This is your time. And I cannot wait for album number 3. I cannot wait to hear the different sounds that you try. Just a different type of whatever you want to try. I'm here for it. I am a stan. And just keep on doing what y'all need to do. And just keep on growing as musicians. But don't limit yourself. Don't dumb yourself down. I'm happy that Beyonce is letting y'all do whatever y'all want to do. And like I said, on this album, she did not give you any critiques at all. Meaning if she ain't give you no notes, this was a banger. This was an A album. And it just gave me so much 90s vibes. Like, it felt like this was definitely not necessarily outdated because of the beats that they used, but then some of the beats is like, ooh, this reminds me of something. Like, I felt like I've heard something like this before. But an amazing album. Thank y'all for listening to Kimi with the T's channel. And definitely, subscribe. Definitely hit me up on Facebook. I Kim Holder. And tell me what you want me to talk about next. Let's get into some things. And definitely let's talk about injustices. On my channel, I talk about music. I talk about TV shows or movies that shape the culture or that was personally important for me. And I definitely always talk about current events and whatever needs to be talked about, because these conversations need to be had. By our community not having it and keep on sweeping it under the rug, it doesn't help. It doesn't eliminate it. It doesn't go away. It doesn't cover it. Once we get off the high, it is still there that we have to deal with. So I definitely talk about lots of things. So let's get into some things. And let's make some movements. Let's raise our voice. And let's do the damn thing. Thank y'all for listening. Later.